finish this type of project on the farm.
Right.
Just go over.
The most important thing about probably a project like this is layout. Making sure you have your door, your window laid out in the right location. Your door's gonna be over here. Window. You got the chair rail down here. If you don't do your layout correctly, you're never gonna end up with a correct project. Just like at a house. You don't draw your lines right, the guy doing the construction work, he's not gonna be able to build it correctly. You have crown molding up here on the top. These edges over here should be coat. You have coat, you have miters, outside miters, inside miters. This project here probably takes an apprentice probably about 2 days to build out. And it looks like it should only take a couple hours. A skilled craftsman with the proper training can probably do this in about an hour to 2 hours. Do it all out in 1 day. Any questions?
Questions, huh? That was easy, huh? Alright, now if you become a carpenter, guess what? You're gonna be probably end up doing this type of project. So take pictures, okay? That way you'll practice, you'll probably figure out how to do it, you know, just get a little familiar with the product. Okay, right, thank you, Paul. Let's go.
So all these people here are your first year, second year, or fourth year apprentice?
Different levels.
Different level?
Yeah, it might be probably third, fourth, fifth apprentice.
What's a typical project for a first to fifth period type of
Okay, first pair apprentice, second pair apprentice is gonna be safety and health. Okay, third and fourth is gonna be concrete. Okay, fourth and fifth is gonna be framing, and the rest is gonna be just bridge, cabinet, stuff like that.
So typically, you won't see a first through fifth type of period apprenticeships on this floor. It'll be more of a classroom.
First pair apprentice is gonna be probably classroom. Yeah. Third, fourth, fifth, sixth pair apprentice, they're gonna be on the floor.
Oh, yeah.
All right, listen up, okay? What we have in here is, if you look at this grid on top on the ceiling, what we do is we train in here to show the interior system carpenters. The interior system is the carpenters who deal with metal frame and drywall. So if you look at back there, all the material is right there. But this week we don't have a metal frame class. But at the end of the week, Friday, once they finish the project, they had to take everything down and they had to put it back. See those racks right there? So when we have that drywall class or metal frame class, they bring it down. That way it'll be a lot easier to identify the stat length, the material, and stuff like that. So that's what we use this area for. That's why it's closed in this area. But over there, we use that for training. They build a class to build the stairs class. So that's the stair class. It's only Tuesday, so they're gonna be, right now they're preparing, okay? Wednesday, Thursday, they're gonna be actually building. Friday morning, it should be done. Building the stairs, Friday morning. Then about 10, 11 o'clock, they have to take everything down and put the material away. So that's what they're doing right now. We have different levels right now, okay? And let me call one.
Yes.
All right, guys, now listen up, okay? I have Jesse with me, all right? He's been in the program. He's gonna tell you for how long, and also he's gonna tell you how he ended up becoming an apprentice. So he has a story to tell, okay, about this, how to get involved with the union. Go ahead.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Okay, before I used to work with computers, and I got tired of sitting behind a desk, and I couldn't do it no more, so I wanted to work labor. And I ended up getting in construction and working with stone. So what I did was I followed a cement truck because they take the cement to wherever they're gonna have a job. And I followed the truck. And I walked up to the guys in the job and I asked them if they have work. And they told me, and I was with a different trade, and they told me we're carpenters. You want to be a carpenter? You sign up. Do you want to be a carpenter? And I said yes. I need money. So they told me where to go. I signed the papers, drug tested me, and I started to work. But I've been with the union for about 3 years. I stayed with the same company. If they're all okay. When you guys start out and you get on your first job, you're gonna have to work hard, like real hard, because there's a lot. As you can see, there's a lot of you here. So if one company's hiring 10 people, all you guys are gonna compete against each other. And if they know that you don't know too much, but they see you work hard, they'll keep you. They want to see value. They'll train you, and then you'll move up. My company kept me for 3 years. The same company, I'm gonna journey out. So it just depends if you want to work hard, and you'll get. It doesn't matter if you're female. I worked with females before, so just it's really up to you. And in your classes, you have to take it serious, because if you use this as a stepping stone, you're gonna want to see your transcript, how you did in your classes. It shows if you skip class or you have bad grades. Well, this is your career. This is your money. If you take it serious, just do your best, and you'll go somewhere. If you're just filling it out, then do that. But whatever you do, just do your best. I guess that's what I could say.
What pre-apprentice are you?
7. Right now I'm 7.
How much money are you making right now?
$30 an hour.
Wow. See that? Just follow the concrete track, huh? Different avenues to do the job, And pretty good. Any questions for him? For Jesse? Any questions?
What's your biggest challenge?
My biggest challenge is there's so many things to learn, and I want to know them all, because that makes you more valuable. But when you're in a company, they hire you to do one specific thing, and you want to learn more, so you kind of have to tell them, hey, give me a chance, I want to learn this, I want to learn that. And the biggest challenge would be getting the opportunity, because you have to fight for the opportunity, whatever you want to do.
All right.
Cool.
See me on Friday.
Okay. All right, guys, thank you.
All right, let's go this way. See, I'm not talking myself, okay? I'm not trying to sell my product. I don't care. Look at right there, okay? That's a typical example right there. Trying to make his life better. See, typical. I didn't know that he followed the concrete track, and that's how he got that job. But you have to remember that this is not just a job. If you're trying to get involved with this, you're gonna be actually getting a career, all right? We rather have them do it because they actually proud of it after they finish. Because they might come back later on to take some journeyman classes and they're gonna remember. Okay? Isn't that hard now? I built it. And that's what I do when I drive around LA. I just saw some buildings, you know what? I was proud of it. You feel proud of it. Okay? So then next time you might probably see schools in here, okay? Alright, let's go this way. Okay, we have a welding going on right now, okay? Try not to look at the boots, okay? Because it's gonna actually interfere with your eyes.
It looks like type of also offers welding.
Yeah, it depends, yeah. But the carpenters will do welding too.
Wow.
Alright, over here, okay? Now this is our welding shop, okay? Now you might say, well, the carpenters, they do welding. Of course we do welding. One of the reasons we do welding is because on the job, if we have a concrete column, it has to be welded. We don't want to call the union hall and say, you know what, I need a welder for a couple hours, or maybe one day. The value of having a welding cert is you're gonna be more valuable on the job. Okay? If I know how to do welding, if I know how to install cabinets, I'm gonna be actually on the job longer. So you make yourself valuable. Okay? One of my apprentice challenges was to learn everything, try to learn everything. That's the whole thing it's all about. Try to learn as much as you can, and I guarantee you're gonna stay longer on the job, and at the same time, you're gonna be busy. And being busy is working all the time and getting your paycheck every week. We do have the welding classes in here now every Saturday. We offer to our journeymen because they do welding on the job. Now, it's not just I'm gonna come over and do welding, no. Our instructor, he is an AWS certified instructor. So he has the ability to certify the students. Because welding is not just go ahead and weld, that's it, no. You have to have an inspector next to it. He has to pass an inspection. So our students, after 2 or 3 weeks of training or more, if they get certified, which is a lot better, bring more value to the person himself, and also makes more money for that company, because you do have in-house a welder. So we do have, as you can see, we have this whole entire shop is dedicated to the welders. To what type of trade? All the trades. The millwrights, they have to take welding. 160 hours of welding is required in order to become a millwright carpenter. To the interior system carpenters, the guys who deal with metal frame or metal slabs, they have to take 2 weeks of training, so 80 hours. So as you can see, welding is part of the carpentry program also. Okay? Any questions about the welding? Okay, if there's no questions, go ahead and follow me.
Picture. Good man.
They really do everything, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. Over here.
Journey out as a millwright, you have to complete 160 hours of welding. That's one of the requirements. This is one of the unique programs. No matter what the economy is, they busy. They work a lot overtime hours. Refiners, they have to keep on going. The electricity have to keep on going. Home bayers at LA, they have to keep on going. They do a lot of maintenance. Okay, same thing with water pumps. Okay, and that's a prototype of water pump. Our apprentices, what they do is they take apart, they put it together. Okay, because that's what training is all about. You need to know how to, take apart and put it together and fix it. Now, the millwrights, they don't deal with 8 of an inch, 16 of an inch. No, they deal with very thousands of an inch. It has to be precise. And in order to become a millwright, you have to actually take pass the drug test. Okay? And you need to be more knowledgeable in math. There's a lot of math involved, and that's why probably the program in the last 5 years is causing us more money. Okay? So, any questions related to this program? Pardon me? You know what? To tell you the truth, it's just the basic math. It's just the basic math conversions, okay, into hundreds and fractions. That's the basic math, okay. But and again, the students when they come to the school, every time because they come to school every 2 weeks. Could be the first Monday, could be the last Friday, or in between, they have to take the drug test, no matter what. One of the reasons they have to take the drug test is because I want to be working next to a guy who is he's okay. Okay? Because if he's under the influence, I don't want to be working around, especially working around these bigger machines. Okay? So that's one of the reasons. So you need to think about it. That's something that you need to get over with if you have an experience at all. But and again, this is your career. Okay? It's not just a little job. No, this is your career. You're gonna become a carpenter, electrician, plumber, landscaping, whatever. You need to give you 100%, and you need to actually dedicate it to that only now. Because the money is there. It depends on you. Alright? Alright.
Why are those guys standing around over there?
And the guy in the green telling him something. The guy in the green is probably the... What person?
What's that?
What person is the guy in the green, probably?
The instructor? Journeyman.
And what else is he?
A journeyman?
What else is he? He's the competent person.
Competent. What are those bases called again? On the bottom of the legs? On the bottom of the scaffold?
Feet? The little feet?
Yeah, what do they call them? Mud seals or?
Oh no, that's just the wood.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean that if you take, because the class is only 8 hours, one day. It doesn't mean that once you finish the day, you're going to be able to drive next day. No, it takes time, takes experience. But once, this is what I tell my students, when you come to the school, okay, you need to let your foreman know that what you learned that week at the school. Let them know that you learn how to build a scaffold. Let them know that you learn how to operate a machine. You need to sell yourself, because the driver, they're there all the time, and he's gonna be driving for years. But one of these days, that driver's gonna get sick, or he might probably get retired. And who's gonna take over? One of your guys. But you need to let your superintendent, whoever's know, you know what, I got my license when I went to the school. Let them know. If he needs somebody, he might say, you know what, oh, John told me he got his license, so he might be a good candidate to start driving this equipment. Okay? Right there, we got the crane. We don't teach any crane classes, and we use that crane to teach the rigging. Rigging is the stuff that you learn how to hook the material, how to balance the material,
Here and there.
how to use the cable, how to actually